Yo people, wagwan, welcome back. You don't know it's the King Boss. I deserve a medal because I predicted a lot of what was happening in Loki episode 4. For example, the TVA are the bad guys. I knew it, it was obvious. But hey, let's jump into this one. Alright, so let me start off with a big spoiler, right? Again, as I said before, the TVA are the bad guys. They kidnapped female Loki when she was just a child, and somehow as a child she created a Nexus event. They wiped her reality. They tried to bring her, well, they brought her back to the TVA and they tried to, I don't know, maybe kill her or wipe her memory or something of the sort. But somehow as a child she was skilled enough to even escape then. Right, so eventually Loki and Sylvie are again captured by the TVA on that planet from the previous episode. So just in the nick of time, they grab them, they bring them back to the TVA, and they're both taken into separate rooms to be, I guess, interrogated. But then male Loki gets sent to this loop where him and Sif have this mini conversation and fight. Eventually, male Loki tells Mobius the truth about the whole TVA thing. He doesn't believe it initially, but then when he goes to see his boss, that lady who keeps popping up from the first episode, the one that actually kidnapped Lady Loki, so Sylvie from episode 4, when he goes to see her, he starts to question things. He starts to distrust her, and he then goes ahead to steal her time machine portal thingy, goes through her database, I guess, sees a video of the lady who was kidnapped in the previous episode by female Loki, her saying that all the memories that female Loki let me see, they're all real, and she keeps saying, I want to go back, I want to go back, I don't want to be here, right? So one of the predictions I made was that Hunter B15 and Hunter B20 were going to be integral parts of the series moving forward, or of the of the series moving forward. So B15 now has turned, because when Lady Loki touched her when they went to go find her, she accessed some of her memories, and yeah, she now believes that there's more to the story, and she actually goes in to see Lady Loki, asks her to unlock more of her memories, and they're now teaming up against the TVA. There was one thing I was wrong about in the previous episode, and is that they wouldn't let male and female Loki actually fall for each other. But based on what Mobius said and based on how male Loki is reacting, I think he does actually have some feelings for her. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the feelings are going to be reciprocated by female Loki, but as it stands now, male Loki likes the female version of himself from the alternate universe. Okay, so spoiler alert, Mobius is dead and Loki is dead. Well, not really. So the theory I had originally was that when you do get zapped, you don't actually get killed. When you get zapped, you get sent somewhere. Now, they've actually confirmed this. By the end of the episode, we see that male Loki was zapped and he was sent or transported to some planet where 3 males, presumably Lokis as well, met him and said to him, if you don't come with us, we're going to kill you. So my theory is this. When you zap someone, you send them to some random timeline, maybe one that they're not supposed to be in, hopefully with the intention that they will die. When male Loki got zapped, he somehow got sent to a timeline or a universe or a planet where it's all full of Lokis, because the 3 people that you saw in front of him do look familiar, right? One of them was wearing that typical green and yellow Loki outfit. He was really old. One of them was a black guy actually, and another one was a young child, like a young male Loki, just like there was a young female Sylvie. So that's my theory in terms of that. In terms of Mobius being killed, I don't think he was killed either. I think he was also sent to maybe a planet of, or a universe of Mobius's, because it wouldn't really make sense for Loki to be sent somewhere but for Mobius to die. So I think, again, when they do zap you, you get sent somewhere else, and that somewhere is dependent upon something, either where you actually wanted to go, maybe where you're meant to go during within the timeline. So that's what took place in this episode. I do think this was probably the best episode so far. It's only 4 episodes so far. We have 2 more to go. They did reveal a lot in the last 2 episodes, or they did the big reveal in the last 2 episodes, which is essentially the TVA is evil, They're wiping out timelines. The timekeepers are actually robots. They're not actually real creatures. They're actually just robots. And it seems as if Morbius's boss was either in on the whole thing or she's scared of something. She seems to be in the middle there. She doesn't seem completely clueless as to what's happening, but at the same time, I don't think she fully knows what's going on. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Good episode so far. I really, really want to see how this ends. As I said, I do think it's going to be a planet of Lokis, or some universe full of Lokis. I think what happens next is fairly obvious. Well, to me anyway. Loki, our male Loki that we know from 2012, is going to team up with whoever he's on that planet with, either the older Lokis, the younger Lokis, or they might even be sympathizers of the Lokis or people who know the truth about the TVA and just want to fight against it. So they're going to team up. They're going to find a way either back into the TVA, or they're going to find a way to just raid the TVA from the outside. They're going to destroy the TVA in some way, shape, or form, right? I do obviously think male and female Loki are going to meet again. It's going to be very emotional. Morbius is going to come back as well. So is Hunter B15 and Hunter B20. I think that's going to be the team moving forward. Meaning, if there's a Loki season 2, if there's another Loki-centered thing, that's going to be Loki's team. Thor has his team, which is the Avengers, obviously. This is probably going to be Loki's team. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share, leave a comment. But I already said that, didn't I? Anyways, thank you guys. Peace.